Hey, everybody. Welcome to another glorious episode of I Must Break You. It's me, Jeff. I'm the I of the name here. I Must Break You. Oh, we're very excited. We've got some profit cards. Very excited about these coming our way from 1996. This is actually in conjunction with the hey Steve. This is in conjunction with the latest episode of Nerd. This is the Youngblood episode. I should have brought my knife, and I didn't. So I have to like gnaw this box open. Um, so get in here. Of course, I also just like trimmed my nails and stuff. Like I've done everything I could to make this a very difficult box to break into. So my bad for that. I probably should have sliced that open a little earlier, but whatever. Who cares? And again, patreon.com/Jeff May gets you actually any of these cards that you want. What we're really looking for here is there's like a 1 in 3 boxes hologram opportunity. And while I cannot fathom the value of a pack of a profit hologram anyway, these are kind of neat. Apparently, they got some pretty high-end artists involved in here. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's stuff like I saw on the side of the box. There's like McFarlane and Jim Lee and Stephen Platt, who is one of my favorite footnotes in comics art history. Stephen Platt, you know, debuting as like the new Todd McFarlane when he was working on Moon Knight as it was dying. Did comics for like a little while and then just decided to be a storyboard artist for movies and stuff. And he's just like, yeah, I'm out of the game. So we can see the name Double Tap. Ooh. We see Prophet and the Berserkers. Man, this embossed print, it looks like hell. So we have that one. We got, this guy doesn't have a name. So it's Stephen Platt, but look, there's no name. Or there's a P there. What's this guy's name? Piss? Prophet, probably. I don't know. It would be cool if his name was Piss. So we got Prophet Unleashed by Jim Lee. So there we go. That's what even Jim Lee is like, all right. So this one says Prophet. Interesting. He's like a Civil War guy. Man, Prophet's funny. 1862 AD, Stephen Platt. And then Prophet Unleashed by Dawn Skinner. And this is obviously a love letter to Batman The Dark Knight Returns. I'm enjoying these. Now, these were sent to me by my co-host, Dre, and these are to celebrate our good friend Mike Slater, who did guest on that episode. So both of them are here watching, which is nice. Crypt Unmasked. Disciples. We have a John Stinsman Prophet Unleashed card. Stephen Platt. Oh, so they might have like, this might be one of those sets where, you know, they form like a couple of the pages might form like a whole. So you got Bad Rock. Check it out in Bad Rock. See. I'm Bad Rock. I'm so bad. That's Die Hard right there. Youngblood. We did an episode of Youngblood. So, you know, so this is 46 and 47 right here. We love a good connected card. Trey's saying connected cards. Yes. I love how excited you got for that. We have Riptide. We have Prophet Unleashed by Art Adams. All right. I don't mind this, especially because I have a couple people that specifically are like, I really like the artwork of Art Adams. Berserkers. I could get Art to sign this at Comic-Con, but I don't want to do that. We have a Prophet Unleashed by Rob Liefeld. Are we sure this is Rob? I'm just kidding. This one's by Chris Sprouse. I like that one, actually. Yeah, Dre, I saw you open some Babylon 5 cards, and they weren't great. Weird. We have him in feudal Japan with the weirdest shaped head anybody has ever seen. Stephen Platt, what are you doing? What was upsetting about your Babylon 5 cards, Dre? Dre, if you guys are wondering, Dre, who is in the comments, also opens cards on this channel 6:30 p.m. Pacific on Mondays called I Must Drake You. Lord Darkthorn. That one looks all right. That's an interesting looking character, I guess. Prophet Unleashed by Cedric the Entertainer. They had access to the entire film history of Babylon 5 and were like, oh, they just picked bad images. We have a Chris Alexander. I do love that it's basically people that are just like kind of mocking the Liefeld style. I mean, not mocking per se, but just like doing their version. That's got Jim Lee vibes to it, right? But it's Stephen Platt. Prophet 4A. So we got comics covers cards. So yeah, you look, they're keeping them pretty close. So it seems like, Dre, you just got some really bad Babylon 5 cards, which is kind of what I would expect. I mean, not for nothing, and not to be rude about your favorite TV show or whatever, but like, yeah, what'd you expect? Psystorm. What's going on with your boobs? They're not much for body shaming, but there seems to be like a 9-foot gap in between them. Have you seen a woman before, dude? Dr. Wells. Unleashed by Calvin Irving. Man, talk about some striated muscle. There he is. Oh, we got Doughboy Prophet. The Invasion of Normandy. So this is going to be a lot of Stephen Platt, although this Sam Keith one, this is probably my favorite card so far, right? Sam Keith just rips. You can get a complete base of that set for under $10. You're just hoping you get a good autograph on that. That's an interesting looking one here. Where's he on this one? Is it China or something? The Huns, yeah. Oh, right. Let's see what we got here. That's Sam. I like that Sam Keith one. I hope I pull a couple more of those because that might be my favorite one. Lord Chapel. Well, that's interesting. Not going to care, but Chapel, of course, being former Youngblood enforcer and government assassin Chapel gave birth to Lord Chapel when he terminated his own life in a bid to become one of Malbolge's Hellspawn. Sure. We have a John Fang. He killed himself to become a Hellspawn, Mike. We have E.T. There you go. His name is E.T. So that's going to be another one of those ones that goes in. We have an Andy Park. All right. Mess with Andy Park, though. Danny Miki. I have an original page by him. He's more of an inker, so I'm glad to see that. And a cover. This is a bit much, which I don't hate. I don't hate the absolute. Yeah, it is clearly boxing headgear, but I don't hate the like absolute over the topness of these designs. As if you listen to the episode of Nerd, it's like I do mention that there's something to be said about the like excess of and the insanity of you get Kirby there. Of these characters, right? So you have a Tony Daniels, early Tony Daniels, and like, Tony, how many teeth do people have? I love Tony. He's a good dude, really nice guy, incredible artist, but there's a lot of teeth. This must be that one that says Prophet in the bottom. Prophet Unleashed by Jonathan Sabal. This one's kind of cool. Yeah, could this be a wizard cover? Is a great litmus test that all of these cards are passing. Dre, that is an excellent point. Yeah, a lot of wizard covers here. And it's funny because Wizard would always do the two covers, one for like comic shops, and it would always be like the new character, right? The new hot character. And then they would do ones in like for retail shops. And yeah, make sure you get the nipple in there. That's real great. Real great, guys. Mike Diodato, that's a pretty good one. Greylore. Am I going to get Logan Urbera? Joe Bennett. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a fun one. Who did that art? Stephen Platt. Yep. I'm going to say, am I going to get deplatformed for saying that one? Yeah, there's a lot of suggestive scenarios happening in these photos. These very 1996-ass cards. Omen. Judas is so religiously dumb. Checklist coming in hot. Prophet Puzzle. Prophet's Enemies, Historical Scenes, Berserkers, and Prophet Covers. It's a 90-card set. We should get most of the set in this. Look at him. He's like, I can't believe I'm this character in this book. That's the face he's making. Thank God I have my boxing headgear on. In war. Derek Gross. So yeah, they have these things. Todd Knock. I love Todd Knock. He's part of my CGC 10 book that I have quad signed, even though it's worthless. Todd Knock is the one artist in there. So there are. So Dre is saying, what can we have in this? Well, 1 in 72 packs, you can get a hologram. But they also have double-sided wiggle cards, which are 1 in 12. And 1 double-sided wiggle card replaces 3 regular cards. So whatever the hell that's gonna be. I mean, I hope we get that one per 3-box scenarios here. Oh, it seems like we got something happening here. Looks like a wiggle card before they actually knew what the word lenticular meant. So we got this idiot set, and we have this that replaces our 3. This is our double-sided wiggle card. And so you can see when I move it, nothing happens. So it's very important to note that these are really, really great cards where nothing happens. So that's what one of the wiggle ones look like. We got the Art Adams again. That's nice. And the Berserkers. I love when you are open cards, Berserkers. Yeah, a wiggle card. So weird. Oh, it's like when I had it down, the way the sun hit it, it looked like there was dents in this thing, but it's not. It's just a stupid ass card. Here we go. Look at me on Prophet. Oh, this one's sick as shit, though. Oh, Greg Capullo. You never cease to amaze me. This one rips so goddamn hard. I mean, this is obviously before Capullo really, really blew up with his Batman work, but he'd been working on Spawn for so long and like the Angela series. He was already very, very, if not incredibly popular. I mean, he was popular, but just his talent. Talk about a guy who decided not to stay put. But I really, really love this. This one's cool as hell, man. That's so good. Cross and Greylore. We have a Marlo Alquiza. Oh, that one's fun. Who's that? Carl Alstater. And then the cover to Prophet number 9. With a butt on it. With a sharp butt. That is a sharp butt right there. I don't know, man. Like, I'm half and half on these sets. It's funny on these cards because like, obviously it's Prophet, which sucks. But like, some of these cards just look sick as shit. Like, some of these cards look awesome. A Dan Panosian. Oh, he's like a neighbor of mine. Profit. That's fun. That's fun. We got this thing. That's fun. They're not too bad. You get a Mike Miller, because Profit's such a stupid looking character that it kind of makes it extra fun. Oh, so this will be on the other side of the Bad Rock puzzle card, if I recall, right? Right? That was like earlier on. Yeah, look. So we're building puzzles. Yeah, and it's so Mike Slater saying, some artists really rise to the top of the material. I agree, but also there's something to be said about like something that looks really stupid can really nail it. You're saying there's got to be one more to the right. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to fully agree with you on that, only because usually these ones, the puzzle cards are 9-card sets. And the art has to run somewhere. So, because generally they're designed to look a certain way in a book, in the pages of 9. So, there you might be right, Mike. But if I were betting on it, I would bet that it's a 3-card by 3-card set. Crypt, Lord Darkthrone. Again, I think this guy looks all right. This one's that Cedric the Entertainer one. We got Demon Chapel or whatever his name is. Don't hate this one, but is that supposed to be Rain? By Jonathan Sewell. And then this batshit ass. Like, look at that guy with the axe. God damn, that's cool. Yeah, it does kind of look like that's that Blade page. The Blade cover a little bit. I could see that. We have Mary McCormick and her, cover up Mary. Sick. The Mike Diodato one. Greylor. Prophet Unleashed by Logan Urbera. Oh, this Joe Bennett one's still sick as hell, dude. Look at I love all the shells coming off, man. That's good too. It looks like I intentionally, the automated thumbnail will be me touching drawings. All right, let's see what we got. Lord Chapel again. We have the John Fang. We have the Et. We have Andy Park. Andy Park, is that the same Andy Park that ended up running Marvel at the MCU's art division? He might be. Danny Miki. And this sick as hell cover. All right. Hell yeah. There's so many bullets and so many guns. Kirby. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah. We got a Prophet Unleashed by Rob Liefeld. Let's see. We got one more. DS9. Bro, you're going to get sued. A Prophet. Oh, this looks great, actually. A Prophet hologram. 1 in 3 boxes. H1. Man, that's cool as hell. Is it gradable? I mean, yeah, it seems like it would probably come back a 9 or even a 10. Holograms are hard to come back in high grades. Doesn't look like there's any damage. I think this that scuffing looking is most likely not on the card, but pretty cool. Regardless, it's funny. Somebody sent me a message that in the package I sent to them, there was a card that was worth a little bit of money. And I was like, oh, sick. And I was like, yeah, man, that happens sometimes. Sometimes cards come up. And it was a person who's like on their list of things they love. It's Lord of the Rings and Magic the Gathering. They filled both of those out on the survey, and it was the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering cards. And so I just sent him like what I thought was probably like one of the best ones out of that set, or for that specific reason. And he's like, "Hey, man, you sure you meant to send this to me?" And I'm like, yeah, man, of course I did. So let's see the puzzle piece. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 9 pieces to that puzzle. So go to hell, Mike. Ugh, I can't believe I'm in this. Derek Gross. Todd Knox. I like Todd doing this because Todd doesn't normally he's not really well known for doing like the big bulky guys. When you look at Todd's famous for like Spider-Man and teen characters. Todd Knox was like he did like Robin and all that stuff. So it's funny to see him do like a big ass prophet character. Oh, that Kirby's sick as hell. Stephen Platt and Rob Liefeld. Ching Lao. That's a nice one. Andy Park. Oh, I love Andy. Good to see you got a couple in here. And Prophet. This is when he was doing crimes as a Knight Templar. I hope we get more of this one. So far, this is my favorite card. Although I mess with the Greg Capullo one too. Like the Greg Capullo one is probably my second favorite one. Where is he? There, this one. I think those might be my like 2 favorite cards of the set so much. Steven Simon says, I love that Templar one. Well, buddy, I've got great news for you, Steven. You get stuff in the mail, right? Graves. Youngblood. Mike, gonna be hard for me not to send you this piece of shit card, huh? Youngblood. There you go. That will be one of those ones at the bottom, the Prophet Puzzle card. Well then, Steven, if you want that Templar one, I'll put it aside for you right now. Jeff Matsuda. So funny story about this. If you are a listener to Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, I bring this man up almost every week lately because Jeff Matsuda left comics and he is the sort of visual showrunner, I guess we would say, of The Batman, the 2004 The Batman cartoon. So if you're familiar with that one, the one with the Rastafarian breakdancing Joker and all that, Jeff Matsuda is the artist that created all those designs, or at least is responsible for them, even if he didn't specifically draw and create them all the way. So that's a nice little synergistic statement between the Jeff Has Cool universe and Gamefully Unemployed. Hatchet, DOCC, Dan Panosian again. We got all this crap. We got a Mike Miller, and we get another one of these puzzle cards. So I think I have 2, because this will be, because I think technically last month's cards or this month's card. Oh, we got a nice Supreme. How about a Todd McFarlane coming in hot? Out of nowhere, we get the Todd McFarlane card. Jeff Shaft. But Mike Slater, you'll be getting these, and my MVB, Michael Vincent Brimley, Murat Michaels. Oh, name I haven't heard in a while. We'll be getting packages this month. Oh, damn. That is an interesting looking one, right? By Liefeld. So it's definitely, we can see that we have a painter there, right? Richard Horry, excuse me. This Prophet card is from one of the original sketches that Rob Liefeld had done and was really painted on a 30 by 40 canvas, scanned, retouched to achieve a cleaner 3-dimensional effect. Prophet is definitely a three-dimensional character, the card lied. He embodies humanity, mankind, the everyman. Those are the same thing! Fuck that card. Here, I'll go to this one first. This one feels thicker. I think we're going to have a wiggle card in that one. Ooh, glory. Oh, I remember you from when I was a teenage boy. Roger Cruz, trying to do the Joe Madureira thing. Wild Maine. Prophet. What card number is this? Oh, this is a Vietnam. Killed thousands of Vietnamese. So, Jesus. Prophet Unleashed. Dan Fraga drawing Prophet as Cobra. He looks like a Terminator. He looks so stupid. I love how everybody's just like, this is a real energetic character. It's stupid. What a dumbass character. Did I call that or did I call that? I said this one feels like it's going to have a wiggle card or whatever. We also got the nice Art Adams on here, which is nice. Here, let's John Fang. Again, love the ET. We have a Todd Knock wiggle card. Classic wiggle card. See? Look at you wiggle him and nothing happens. Oh, look, it's a gun. He's got his arms and now it's a gun. These cards are stupid. All right, so let's take a look. I've got a couple of people here that are members of this patreon.com/Jeff May account here. So we're going to pull Steven, who's watching, said, I like that Templar card. And so I said, buddy, I'm going to put that aside for you. Unless I passed it, which I very well could have, because I forgot what I was looking for. I'm really dumb, guys. You got to remember that. You cannot hold me to literally anything. Let's find that busted-ass Templar card. Can't be this deep, is it? There we go. So that one is going to our friend Steven. So we're just going to go out of our way to pre-sleeve and drop that in. We also got Mike Slater in here. We got Dre in here. A couple of people that do get packages. And if you guys want any of these specific cards, please, please, please let me know. And if you want access to these cards, head on over to patreon.com/Jeff May. That's JEFFMAY, where you can get the cards. Obviously, you can get cards in the mail, but on top of that, you can get early access to uncensored episodes of bonus content of shows like Jeff Has Cool Friends. You can get early access to Nerd, blah blah blah. You know the drill. You know, I'm not gonna just give you a whole spiel on there, but definitely check it out. You can even sign up for free and get, you know, like little updates and things like that. And occasionally I'll drop something for free, maybe as like a little bonus to the people that are free members. I try to be cool. Try to be cool, man. Be cool. Dre saying, I like the spiel. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to put these wiggle cards in some fat ass sleeves as well. And, you know, probably my two favorite cards are these two, and then maybe the one that's the cover, where he's just like grabbing his temple and just being like, Jesus Christ. So Dre is saying, when are we getting Oh Snap with me, Logan, and Tom? Well, we're going to try to figure out the official title. We have Marvel. We have Oh Snap. That's one of them we were going to do. Eric Barnes offered us a great name in Marvel Chaps, which I thought was interesting, but, you know, we'll have that. So I've got these cards in there. Loved the Empire Strikes Back episode of your 100th. Yeah, there's the 100th episode. I'm going to keep moving some really good stuff on there to the 100th episode is going to be at the very least a couple episodes lined up, and what a great first episode that was. Patreon.com/Jeff May for access to these cards if you want them. Up until that point, I love you. I hope you have a perfect and wonderful and lovely day. Please be kind and wonderful and nice to each other. Have a perfect time. Miss you, love you. Bye. See you later.